Since the mid-1990s, organizations have experimented with more people-centered, brain-friendly workspaces. Places more suited to a knowledge economy, the network society we live in, where people and how they work together matter. In some organizations, they're called innovation labs or mind labs, creativity rooms or academies. We call them future centers, because they are workplaces of the future and places for thinking about the future. Future centers are comfortable and stimulating settings, collaborative working environments, foresight-enabling workspaces, collective learning labs, solution-finding environments, dedicated spaces, people spaces. This is a journey to explore 14 centers in 4 countries, to discover what they do, how they work, and why they work. In the mid-1990s, in Sweden, people at the Skandia Assurance Group had a vision of the human potential to find solutions to all problems through intelligence, intellectual capital, and innovation. A vision of people as central to the wealth of organizations and to well-being and renewal in society. With the knowledge that the spaces and their environment where people work and think have an enormous influence on the quality of their ideas, their work, and their lives, Skandia created a center to prototype the workspace of the future. They called it a future center. Skandia Future Center is a comfortable place, far from corporate headquarters. A good place to come and meet colleagues, share a meal during work sessions, and work together in unusual, even extraordinary working environments. Skandia brought the brains of the organization and brains of the world to think together. This Future Center, its ideas and working methods, influenced many initiatives in Scandinavia and other European countries. At Denmark's Ministry of Economic and Business Affairs, MindLab is a physical workspace, but it's also a mental and emotional environment. MindLab creates a culture which encourages people to cross borders. Britain's Department of Trade and Industry provides a facilitated environment for working on a broad range of policy issues that need a new perspective or an innovative approach. The Future Center of the Dutch Tax and Customs Administration sees itself as a ship, which, now and then, needs time in the shipyard, for necessary repairs, for refreshing the crew, realigning the instruments, and renewing perspectives on how to deal with the central issues of its work. The Academy of the Ministry of Social Affairs and Employment in The Hague uses group decision technology and other facilitated meeting spaces to accelerate work on policy questions and joint projects, bringing the evolution of societal issues to life. Here, under the starry skies of the universe, the sky is not the limit. In Denmark, north of Copenhagen, Momentum was established as a house for collaboration, a reflection oasis to serve the region's business community. What does an 18th century castle have to do with the future? Castle Groeneveld houses the Netherlands National Centre for Landscape and Forest. Here, past, present and future are effectively linked by activities for 3 generations who visit the building and gardens. It strives to enrich the connections between the policy-making agenda, the issues that matter to people, and education about the green environment. By carrying out projects in a setting where nature and art are always present. The Dutch Department of Public Works and Water Management has set up a prototype future centre. It's a hub for innovation, a meeting place for department personnel and their stakeholders in society. A centre for creative and constructive thinking about traffic and transportation, highways and waterways, and department projects dealing with the physical infrastructure of the Netherlands. From the late 1990s, Britain's Royal Mail has used its Innovation Lab for developing new ideas. There are different spaces for different phases of the creative process, a harmonious flow of activities from zone to zone. The country house is one of those special workplaces where Dutch civil servants can get away from it all, right in the centre of busy The Hague. It's a joint venture of 4 ministries, a future centre whose aim is to enhance the creativity and innovative capacity of civil servants working in national government. It's a safe haven for working in a different way on issues that are important for government.
To attract the younger ones.
Wirtschaftlichen Interessen.
To attract the younger ones.
Wirtschaftlichen Interessen.
To attract the younger ones.
Information. Information.
These future centres in the 4 countries we visited are widely used and reckoned to be effective. But why are future centres effective? We can discover different answers. The role of the facilitator and the way they use spaces. Future centres combine playfulness and hard work on serious issues. And future centres focus on concrete results.